Alrighty, welcome back to the channel, guys. Let me uh, get some things set up here. Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. And today, as you can see from the title, we are doing a Miami Dolphins rebuild on Madden 22, obviously. And before we get into the content, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and go follow my Twitch. Link will be in the description. So, let's get into the team a little bit. It's an interesting team, and after maybe like 10 minutes of fooling around with the schemes, figured out that 100% scheme fit at 46 defense. We'll give that a try. And vertical, wait. Okay, yeah, vertical zone run was the most efficient thing. We moved the Kansas City playbook for offense, Miami playbook for defense. We'll test it out and see if it works. I still don't know what the best playbooks are, but here's how we got the team set up. So we got obviously they got Tua Tagovailoa, quarterback of the future for me, hopefully. Myles Gaskin, Malcolm Brown, not really a great running back core. I mean, Gaskin has potential with star development. It's just he sometimes sucks in simulation. Then for the offensive line, Liam Eichenberg, a rookie tackle, and then we got Solomon Kinley. Hopefully he could be good. I moved Greg Little to center just because he's a lot better than Michael Dieter, who's a 63 overall. Then we got Robert Hunt at right guard and Austin Jackson at right tackle. He has star development, so he's starting. They wanted to start other guys over him, and I'm like, no, please, because Jackson still has some potential to develop. Then we got Mike Gesicki for tight end, and probably the highlight of the team, Will Fuller, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Parker, Albert Wilson, Preston Williams, Jakeem Grant. So they got a lot of depth at receiver, but the problem in Madden is that only the top 3 get on the field. Sometimes the 4th, but like for some reason they don't have like substitutions where like the 5th or 6th receiver comes in. It's weird. It's really weird, which I don't like. Then you obviously have the tight end come in, sometimes the backup, but it's a weird situation. Now, I think for year 1, for the offense, is just see how everything goes. Now, Will Fuller was only signed to a 1-year contract, so I don't know if I keep him. I don't know if we trade him to get some value, because I want to get Jalen Waddle involved. Devontae Parker probably isn't the future either. He's 28 years old. He's only got star dev. If he had superstar, I might have considered keeping him. But star dev, he's going to regress after this year. So we might look to move him after this year or now, which I haven't really decided yet. But yeah, that is the defensive side of the ball. We moved into a 4-3, and I have a little bit of a plan. So we moved Jalen Phillips from right outside linebacker. Oh yeah, off screen I signed Michael Kendricks, Tavai, and Scarlett, or no, not Scarlett, and Darren Lee, just for depth. After I moved a bunch of people around in positions, so I did that off screen. They're not actually on the roster. But anyways, we moved into a 4-3 defense with Agba and Phillips at the end, and then inside Wilkins and Raekwon Davis. Jalen Phillips was originally outside linebacker in a 3-4. eh. Apparently, he was a lot better of a rating at defensive end. So we'll try him at defensive end. If it doesn't work out, we can move him out. Now, what I'm going to do for sure is trade Eric Rowe and Jason McCourty right now, and then we'll put Holland at free safety. Coleman is an 80 overall at strong safety. That will give opportunities for Needham and Igbenogany, or however you say it, to get some playing time at corner. So I think that's my plan for year one for the defense. 4-3. If it doesn't work out, change of playbooks, change of schemes, but we'll have to see. Might give it a couple years. But obviously at corner, Xavier Howard, Byron Jones. It's a great secondary. But we're going to kind of weaken it a little. Not really. It'll get Javon Holland involved, which I like. We'll have to see. We're going to trade Jason McCourty. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add him to the trade block. I'm not going to mess around with trying to find a trade. I'm not really going to get any value for them anyways. And we got Jerome Baker, Tavai, who I signed off screen. And then we got Andrew Van Gingel. Don't know what to do with him yet. He's kind of an older player that he came into the NFL as an older player. He's 26 years old, heading into his third year. He was like a 5th round pick in 2019. Only reason I know is because, well, he went to Wisconsin and I'm from there, and I'm a Badger fan. He's pretty good. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with Andrew Van Ginkel. But I'm definitely excited for the potential of this team. It definitely has a lot of potential to break out. So we'll simulate the regular season now and see if we get any trade offers for Rowe and McCourty. If not, I'll just manually do a trade, but I really don't want to deal with that. Because I'm not expecting to get a first round pick. And we don't get any trade offers. Okay. But we do have some upgrades and pretty decent amount of players. Oh, well, I don't care for Jacoby Brissett, but we'll mainly do that, and then the CPU could take care of the rest. We will we'll manually trade him. I don't care. I didn't mean to go to the trade block, but okay. So Rowe and McCourty are on the block. Who wants them? Raiders, cool. If I can get, I probably can't, but if I can get a second round pick, it's actually closer than I thought. Okay, cool. Take a 7th round pick. Okay, well, boom, a trade. Eric Rowe, Jason McCourty, and a 7th round pick next year. Gets us a 2nd round pick this year from the Las Vegas Raiders. Just needed to get younger, and I have a plan. And yeah, getting a 2nd round pick is actually pretty good value. So now Phillips starts at free safety. We're going to move Coleman to strong safety. And then we're going to sign a couple backup safeties. So we'll move Coleman to strong safety. He's an 80 overall. Guess they got Brandon Jones for a backup. We'll sign a backup free safety and a backup corner, because we can't have a 61 overall backing up. Not a bad trade. Not gonna sign Malcolm Jenkins. Earl Thomas. Mentor the young guys. And for a backup corner, it will be Nick Nelson, former Badger. Cool. All right. He's not really going to be a big part of the team. Just a backup depth. Let's go to the mid-season mark and see how we are doing. Don't have huge expectations for this year. I'm just waiting. I just want growth and development from like Tua, some members of the offensive line, some members of the defense. Just grow and see what we have as a team. If we can make the playoffs, cool. If we don't, whatever, we'll get a decent pick out of it in the draft. So that's cool. We are 2-5. Okay, kind of figured. 2-5. Not shocking. Not great. So players ready to negotiate contracts. Mike Gesicki, we will get an extension to. And I think we're going to trade Will Fuller. It just has to happen. It just does. Nick Needham is going to be super, super cheap. For $2.3 million. Oh, he doesn't want that. And I think that would probably be it. Yeah, that's going to be it for contracts. I'm not giving it to Preston Williams. Probably not Coleman. Probably not. Maybe Agba if it's like a 2-year deal. We'll wait till the offseason. Will Fuller. We're going to keep him for this year. And then we'll probably franchise tag him in the offseason. And just trade him then. He's going to be 28 after this year. And he's going to want like a 4-year contract. And I just can't do that. I can't. I just can't do that. So we'll just keep Will Fuller for this year. And franchise tag him. Trade him. Or if he does good, maybe we will give him a deal. Who knows? I don't know. Anything's possible. I could talk myself into it. I could talk myself out of it. And we are 8-9, which is the Bills are terrible. 6-11. Wow. Okay. CPU could take care of the 43 players that got a skill point. Okay. Going on to the stats, we have the 21st ranked offense and the 28th ranked defense. Tua Tagovailoa is going to go up to superstar development. That is a great season. 41 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. It looks like Kansas City playbook is the real deal. Yeah, Myles Gaskin, I really don't have faith in as a starting running back. We need to get a better running back. Jalen Waddle and Will Fuller went off. Okay. Maybe we have something there. Jalen Waddle's going to have superstar development, maybe even X Factor. Maybe Kansas City playbook is the way to go. Defensively, we were kind of 22 tackles for loss, 8.5 sacks for Jalen Phillips. He has star development. That might have just moved him to superstar development, which would be huge. Christian Wilkins, 12 tackles for loss, 6 sacks. This dude, not bad. I didn't think he would start. 7 sacks for Agba, 3 for Adam Butler, Jerome Baker with 2, 5 picks for Xavier Howard. Oh my god, dude. 3 picks for Jerome Baker, 2 for Coleman and Brandon Jones. Tavai, Van Ginkel, Byron Jones and Nick Needham all with one. I like Kansas City's playbook now. That's we were like we were actually really close to making the playoffs. The Patriots were 9-8. We were 8-9. It was close. Maybe we could have made a run. Maybe we couldn't. But I think we're set. I think we have a really good team. Ravens defeated the Packers. Tua Tagovailoa has a skill point. We'll go for the scheme fit here. Oh, he only has star. That sucks. Jalen Phillips is 2. So hopefully that means superstar development. Show me superstar development, please. Yes, he got superstar development. That's big time for Jalen Phillips. I did not mean to go to roster moves or staff moves. So let's see. Anyone else? Jalen Waddle went up to superstar X Factor. Will Fuller went up to superstar. Okay. Well, that talked me out of it. We're keeping Will Fuller. But Devontae Parker is probably gone. Because he's going to regress. Yeah, he's already regressing. So, we're going to trade Devontae Parker. Still need to improve offensive line. Kind of. I mean, if there's anyone better than Kinley and Eckenberg and Little, we're going to replace them, but I'm not really sure if we will. Need a backup tight end, but I'm not really worried about it. Defensively, Byron Jones went up down to star. Jerome Baker went up to star. That's pretty big. Why was Earl Thomas playing over Holland? That's kind of frustrating, but okay. Igbenogany and Needham stay at star. Jalen Phillips, that's big. That is huge. Superstar dev. I'm liking the team. I think 4-3 is the way to go. I think 4-3 is the way to go for the future. Yeah, I'm thinking 4-3. I'm liking the team. Let's get into the offseason. I'm kind of shocked that Tua didn't go up to superstar, but it's all right. We're gonna have a ton of cap space, kind of. Agba wants a 3-year deal. I can't do that. Fuller wants a 4-year deal. I'll give it to him. I know I said I was gonna trade him, but I'll give it to him. If he can keep that superstar rating, that will slow his regression. Agba, I can't give you a 3-year deal. I just can't. Coleman, same thing. I just can't give you a 3-year deal. Nick Needham will up a little bit. Perfect. Super cheap deal to be a backup. I don't know if he'll start. Maybe. You never know. He could work his way up. That'd be a steal of a contract then. Preston Williams, there's no point in bringing back. We'll offer Agba a contract in the free agent market. I can't give him a 3-year deal. Let's spend some staff points. I think we'll do it on free agency instead of trades. So let's advance a week. Will Fuller getting superstar dev really helped my decision of bringing him back. on a 4-year deal. Um, Teron Armstead. That would not be a bad idea on a 2-year contract. I'm gonna try to get Teron Armstead. Okay, I can kind of take that down a little bit. J.C. Jackson, don't really need him. Agba's getting options or offers. I just can't give him a 2-year contract or a 3-year contract. I'll offer a 2-year deal and I'll up the money, but like, I can only do a 2-year deal because I can't do a 3-year deal. Deshaun Elliott, nah. Sony Michel, Robert Tonyan, Hines, Njoku, not a great free agency class. I guess if we want a backup running back, I'll offer like a 2-year deal to Sony Michel, but that's like all I'm gonna do. That's 65 points. If we want a fullback, nah. I don't know if we'll sign a receiver, tight end. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We got Adam Shaheen. I think we're fine. Guard, center. Not really liking offensive linemen in this draft or this free agency. Leighton Vander Esch, I think, would be a great fit. Quan Alexander. I'll do a 2-year deal. I'll bring the money down though. We'll bring back Tavai. I'll do a 2-year deal though. Tavai was a nice depth piece to have on the roster, so I'm not mad about bringing back Tavai. But Leighton Vander Esch, how much is he asking for? Okay, no, we gotta kind of be smart with our money, and I'm not doing that. We have Andrew Van Ginkel. That's fine. That's fine for now. I think that is it. I think we'll sign. Maybe we'll make an offer to Deshaun Elliott and maybe move him over to strong safety. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Maybe. It's not expensive at all either. All right, that's my final offer for Elliott. If he doesn't sign, whatever, we could draft one. But I think these are my offers. Kind of a big free agency class if we can get everyone. Teron Armstead would be huge on that 2-year deal. And we get everyone. Perfect. So we get Teron Armstead for left tackle. We bring in a lot of help for defense. And Deshaun Elliott. Before I forget, I'm moving him over to strong safety. I know I could have maybe offered Coleman a 1-year deal, but I don't mind Deshaun Elliott. He's not a scheme fit, but we'll get that up. Um, I'm liking the defensive line. We got Agba back on a 2-year contract. That's like the most I would have done. Um, just need an outside linebacker, and I think we're good for the defense. Offense, we got Michelle. He'll probably start. I think the team is good. Waddle having X Factor is amazing. But we're going to keep Devontae Parker for now, just so Waddle could be in the slot and could continue to have good years. Was there anyone that didn't sign our deals? Quan Alexander. It's fine. I don't know if I want to pay him either. We'll draft a guy. We don't need to sign everyone in free agency year one. Let's go to the draft. We'll probably have a good pick because we didn't make the playoffs. And we only have pick 27. That kind of sucks. Wait. Okay. I don't know why. I was freaking out for a second. Alright, so in terms of guys we could draft here, I thought we had another pick. Where's our pick? Because I think this is San Francisco's. I'm trying to think. Did they trade that last year? I don't know. We got a good looking safety here. Maybe we could have saved the money. Good running back here. But usually, all the running backs that are in the draft suck. It's a decent looking corner. I don't know. I don't know what we do with this pick. Do we trade back? Carlos Gregory looks really good, but we have Jerome Baker. Maybe we move Jerome Baker to outside. I don't know. What is the outside linebacker class? There's none for left outside. There's one in the second round, but that's like it. Is there any good ones later on? There are. Third round value. I'm going to review the offers to trade down. I am. Trade down one spot, gain a 4th round pick. Might just do that. We'll trade with the Browns. We'll move down one spot, gain a 4th round pick this year. It's always not bad to have any draft capital. The Browns take a running back. Why? They have Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. Why? That was perfect. That was a perfect trade down then. This guard I'm looking at maybe in the second round if he's available. Probably won't be. But there are a couple decent looking running backs. There's a decent looking corner. Oh, he's got my last name. Just for that, we're going to take Shaquille Hubbard. He's a 75 overall with star or better development, so I am glad I did that. He'll add on to our already amazing corner depth. Alright, so what is here? There's a tight end, but we don't really want to take a backup tight end in the second round. There is a running back, a couple of running backs here. Do we take a chance on one of them? Carlos Gregory looks really good. I just don't want to take the chance that he's normal development. But he looks really good. His attributes look really good. I don't know. I don't know what we do with this pick. There is a center here in the late second round. There's a first round defensive tackle. Doesn't look too bad. A late second round outside linebacker. I don't know. I'm gonna take a chance on Carlos Gregory. Yep, I called it. Normal development. Damn. Well, best case scenario, he could be a good trade piece or a good depth. And I might take a center here. Archer Bridge looks pretty decent. But we do need outside linebacker. Receiver doesn't look bad as well, but we're going to take the outside linebacker. We're going to go Manny McLean. We need it. We need. It's a position of need more than center. He's a 71 overall with star or better development. I am glad I made that choice. I don't care if I reached. As long as he has star or better development, I don't care. And we don't have a third round pick. Okay. So what's here in the fourth round? Bunch of corners, a safety, a center, a tackle. Okay. Dalton Rutland doesn't look bad. Nolan Overton doesn't look bad. Probably will take an offensive lineman here. We're going to go Nolan Overton out of Washington State. He is a 69 overall, normal development. So he probably won't start over Greg Little. Whatever, it gives us good depth. And then if the tackle's here, we'll take him. I want to go Dalton Rutland. He is a 70 overall and he's got star or better dev. Okay. So he's going to compete with Austin Jackson for the starting tackle spot. We'll take our fifth round pick and then the CPU could take the rest. As a backup safety would be kind of cool, I guess. We'll take a backup safety. Eddie Banks out of Richmond. 67 overall. Ranked one number 39. We took him at 138. Could be a good depth. End of the draft, they could simulate the rest. Not a terrible draft. Not a terrible draft. I will say the middle linebacker was kind of a disappointment, but it's all good. I wasn't expecting the other linebacker, to have star or better dev. I think that makes up for it. So we'll probably start Rutland because he has star or better development. What we do with Austin Jackson now, I really don't know. Maybe we take advantage of his value and trade him for a player. What player? I don't know. We'll put Hubbard over Needham just because he might have better than star dev. I do want to get McLean involved, but I don't think I'm going to start him over Phillips at rush end. I like the team. I like where the direction of this team. I really do. can sign a backup quarterback, and then I think we'll be on our way. I don't know what we do with Jackson. I don't know what we do with Eichenberg. We got Teron Armstead in the offseason. I'm liking where we're at. But let's sign maybe like one or two backup QBs just so they don't sign anyone ridiculous. Oh, Tim Boyle, the legend. And Lane Morgan. They'll compete for the backup roles. Alright, let's go to the regular season. Take a look at the team then. But I am liking what we are doing. I think we have the potential to break out into a playoff contender. We do have upgrade players available. Jerome Baker, Austin Jackson, I saw. Like, it's a waste of talent to have them back up, right? Like, it's a waste that Jackson won't be starting. Do we put him at center? I don't know. Eichenberg, I guess, could be a backup. Because I know if you don't play these guys, they'll lose their development trait. And I don't want that to happen. So we'll test out Jackson at center. He's a 72 overall. He's a lot better at... Okay. Alright. I'm glad I figured that out. We'll move him to inside center, and then Little could be a backup. Alright, that's cool. Glad I did that. Team's looking really nice. Alright. Let's advance to the mid-season mark. See how we're doing. See who needs a contract. And we are 4-2. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. Do run stopper for Jalen Phillips. Kind of try to +3 block shedding. He's got 77 block shedding. If we can get that block shedding up, he's going to be unstoppable. CPU could do the rest. Alright, who needs a contract? Wilkins, Gaskin, Van Ginkel. I don't know what we do with Andrew Van Ginkel. I think we let him walk. Just because he's going to... yeah, I don't know. 3-year deal, We'll definitely offer... We'll do a 4-year deal for Wilkins. That's not terrible. Gaskin could be a backup running back for less than $3 million. I'll definitely take that. I don't know what we do with Andrew Van Ginkel. I think we let him walk. Just because he's 27 and he's going to regress. Because Madden's regression is very broken. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Is what I'm saying. It's bad. It's really bad. So that's why kind of around that 28-ish 29-year-old mark, you start to lose a lot of overall points. Unless you have like Superstar or Superstar X Factor, it won't be that bad because, well, it will slow down the process instead of speed up the regression. But we do make the playoffs. We go 10-7. We make it as a wild card team. Patriots 1 game ahead. The Jets are the Jets. They're 3-14. 11th ranked offense and the 26th defense. But it looks like Kansas City playbook is the way to go. Tua Tagovailoa, 15 picks is not ideal, but 38 touchdowns, I'll take it. Rushing, yeah, Sony Michel wasn't any better than Myles Gaskin. Receiving, Fuller, amazing. Waddle, pretty decent, but he'll probably lose that X factor now, sadly. Gesicki, not terrible. I guess Michelle is more of a receiving back, too. Defensively, Agba, 17 tackles for loss, 7 sacks. Jalen Phillips is really developing. We're getting good pressure. I mean, besides these three, we're not really getting pressure. We're not really getting pressure besides Phillips, Wilkins, and Agba. 5 picks for Deshaun Elliott, 4 for Byron Jones, 4 for Javon Holland, 3 for Xavier Howard, 2 for Shaquille Hubbard, who has superstar development, 1 for Nick Needham. Okay, this secondary is disgusting. It is really disgusting what this secondary has become. We'll simulate the wild card round. I think we could beat the Bengals. And we do not. We got obliterated. 38-17. There's a bunch of no-names that need skill points. So we get blown out by the Bengals. Okay. Off-season time. Who went up? Who went down? Tagovailoa has superstar. Waddle continues. Ooh. We drafted a superstar tackle in the 4th round. That is big. That is absolutely huge. Tagovailoa goes up to superstar. Fuller actually went down to star. Parker is getting traded. Xavier Howard stays at X Factor. Hubbard has superstar development. Phillips went down, which sucks. That actually really sucks. Deshaun Elliott does not go up, which I think is kind of weird. Manny McLean had star. Not shocked at all. But I'm still loving the team. Like, has a ton of potential. I just think we need to get another pass rusher. I think we need better than Andrew Van Gingel. He's not doing it. He's not doing it. We have 25 million. Yeah, he's 28. That's when he's gonna start to regress. Adam Butler can walk too. But who? Okay, so what are the needs on the team? Well, we're gonna trade Devontae Parker. We're gonna keep Fuller for now. We need a better left outside linebacker. I think that's it. Outside linebacker. Maybe another receiver. If there's a good running back, I'll definitely do it. But the team it doesn't have much needs. J.J. Watt would be absolutely insane. DJ Moore is here. David Montgomery is actually what I need. Yeah, I think David Montgomery's a move, and then we'll trade or cut Sony Michel. David Montgomery's the move. David Montgomery is definitely the move at running back. Offered him a decent sized contract. DJ Moore, I don't think we'll have enough to get him. He'd be amazing. What's here left outside linebacker? Maybe we give Zadarius Smith a chance? I'm not giving him a 3-year deal, though. That's not happening. I'll honestly probably just do a 1-year deal, to be honest. I don't know if I really want to pay him a multi-year deal. I think that's going to be it for this free agency. Zadarius Smith as kind of a stopgap, and we get him along with David Montgomery. So this sets up for a Sony Michel trade and a Devontae Parker trade. Or do we trade Myles Gaskin? Because we don't need both of these guys. I think Michel would have a little bit more value, maybe. I'm not trading more than a 4th round pick. I did not mean to click off of that. Maybe we can... Actually, let's go back to the Packers. Let's try to get their pick next year instead. Because they're going to be bad without Aaron Rodgers. I hope. Alright, so Devontae Parker, Sony Michel, and a 5th round pick this year gets us a 1st round pick next year from Green Bay. So that sets us up hopefully for a good pick next year. We'll go to the draft needing receiver, probably an outside linebacker still because Zadarius only signed a 1-year deal. So yeah. We have the 10th overall pick and 21. A second, a third, a fourth. Okay. Don't need corner, even though these look pretty decent. That's an early first round talent. Killing me here. There's a middle linebacker. Don't need a middle linebacker. These like look so good. My God. Quarterback, don't need it. Receiver? Okay. Second round value, early first round talent. Evan Bryant, I'll have to look out for that. This is a trade down spot. This is a trade down spot for sure. I think I'm okay with trading down. I'll trade down to 14, gain a third and a fifth this year with the Vikings. The Bears took a running back. Corey Hall doesn't look bad as well. And then that way, if Raekwon Davis sucks, we could play. I talked myself into it. Corey Hall out of LSU. He's a 75 overall with normal development. Yay. That should have been a trade down spot. That should have been a trade down spot for me. But I love normal development players. We're going to take him before he goes. Evan Bryant out of TCU. He's a 77 overall with normal dev. He's ranked number 4. We took him at 21. Okay. Well, nothing like putting him in the slot would help. We're going to put him in the slot, and then he can hopefully develop. Here's a first round corner. The third round outside linebacker here. But I'm not. I'm going way too far down. Jaleel Blackshear looks intriguing. But I might go Kyron Walker. He's old as dirt. Never mind. I'm going to go Jaleel Blackshear out of Tennessee. He's a 74 overall with star or better development. And why I did that, knowing I have a guy I drafted last year in the first round, along with Jerome Baker, is because I might move one of them out to outside linebacker. I don't know. There's a first round corner here, but we don't need corner. I guess we could move him to safety. Fuck it. 75 overall, normal development will now be a backup safety because we have a ton of corners already. And then with this pick, we will take a outside linebacker. James Weston out of Wake Forest is a 69 overall. So a good backup to Zadarius Smith. Hopefully he can learn some things. Probably won't be the future, but you never know. Maybe he could be a good backup and then goes up in development. It's a couple offensive linemen here. I'm going to take one. Clifton Hull out of Utah State. He's a 68 overall Not a bad guy to have. We'll probably move him to guard just to kind of have a backup guard. And then the CPU could take care of the 5th through 7th rounds. But it's always good to have offensive line depth. Yeah, we're moving to right guard to be a backup right guard, which isn't the worst thing, because he'll probably go up to like a 70-ish overall. Could also be a good trade piece later on if we need something. So he's a 70 overall at guard, which is a good thing. We need guard. I'm liking the team. I really am. Bryant will be in the slot. We'll probably trade to Vi. We have a lot of depth at inside linebacker. Bills are interested. Can I get a first? I doubt it. No, not even close. Okay. A second round pick will do. To Vi a 5th this year and a 6th next year. Gets us a second round pick this year from the Buffalo Bills. It's a division trade, but it was worth it. We have way too many inside linebackers, and yeah. Well, actually, we'll see what you are at outside linebacker. What are you in the left outside linebacker? What are you? What's your overall? 74 still. That's actually pretty good. He's a scheme fit. So he'll take over once Zadarius Smith's contract is up. We have he'll get some playing time being the backup to Jerome Baker at sub linebacker. I'm liking the team's future now after that. I really am. Oh yeah, before I forget, I guess he's not on our depth chart. We'll move Noah in. What's his? He doesn't have great zone coverage. We have so many good corners that are. Oh God. We'll move Brown. No, not Byron Jones. Jelani Brown over Hubbard. We'll move him to backup free safety. The depth chart. I'll make sure of it that he's a free safety. He's not the best. Yeah, that zone coverage is actually terrible. Okay. That zone coverage is not it. Maybe Nick Needham could be a backup free safety. Decent man, decent zone. I mean, the zone's not bad. We'll develop him as a backup safety. That's like the role he's going to have to play because we have so much depth all over the roster. And that's not, it's a good problem to have because if you don't have depth, then that's not a good thing. All right. Couple of good skill points there. And let's move on to let's just go straight to the playoffs. Let's go through this season quickly, just because I want to see if we make the postseason. Wish this simulation would go a little bit quicker. We're 12-5, and we win our division by a lot. That's really cool to see. So Kansas City playbook is it. We had the fifth ranked offense in the league and the sixth ranked defense. Finally, David Montgomery, great signing in the offseason. Receiving, Fuller, Elijah Bryant going off. Now, this probably means Jalen Waddle loses his X Factor rating, but Bryant probably goes up to star dev. That's big. 15 tackles for loss, 5 sacks for Wilkins, 16 sacks for Agba. Oh man, if he goes up to superstar dev, I have to give him a contract. Like, there's no way. 11.5 for Za'Darius, 7 for Jalen Phillips, 4 picks for Xavier Howard, 3 for Javon Holland, 3 for Byron Jones, 2 for Hubbard, 1 for Baker and Blackshear. What's he have? Star. It's okay. It's okay. He'll be a good piece to build around once Za'Darius leaves after this year. DeShone Kizer is still in the league. Imagine. I don't think there was any other star or better dev players. I don't know. But let's go and simulate this game against Cleveland. And we lost again in the wild card, 31-21. Damn, what do I have to do? We'll go to the off season. Kind of a disappointing season. I wish we would have made it a little bit further. Blackshear has a skill point. That's good. A bunch of things go up. He still has star development. Anyone else go up? I should say. Doesn't look like it. Waddle still has X Factor. That's good. Kinley went down in normal development. Okay. So it's good we have the offensive line depth, because, yeah. Going down to normal development does not help. Xavier Howard goes down to superstar development. Jerome Baker goes down to normal development. That is not ideal. Yeah, Za'Darius is down to an 81. I'm kind of glad I didn't give him a 2-year deal now. Teron Armstead. Do I do it? Well, who else is a free agent? Oh, Tua. Oh boy, Tua's a big one. 5-year, 135 million. Robert Hunt. We'll do a 2-year deal for Hunt. Raekwon Davis. It's a cheap 2-year deal, but I think he'll be mainly a backup. Austin Jackson will give a deal to. He'll get a 5-year deal. It's a decent contract. Kinley, it's only a 1-year deal. I'll do it. Just in case we can't find anyone else. But if we do, he's probably going to be traded. We'll give a contract to Armstead. Like, we need to. There's no way we can let him walk. Okay, that's weird. Why is it so dark on my screen? Go to free agency. And there's some good players here. Oh yeah, Agba. Shoot. We gotta offer Agba a deal. I'll do another 2-year deal only. But if there's a way I can actually take the money down a little bit, that'd be kind of nice. To kind of save me a little bit of money. We'll do that. Don't need receiver. Lakeland Tomlinson. Urza Cleveland could be a guy we look at. I'll do a 3-year deal for Cleveland. And I think that will be it. Yeah, I think that's going to be all we do in free agency. So let's advance a week. We get Agba in Cleveland. All right, let's go to the draft. All right, we have the 14th overall pick. Let's see if there's anyone here. Newhouse looks decent. There's a running back here that looks okay. You know what? Instead of drafting someone, I want to make a big time trade. I want to make a big time addition to the team. And I think defensive tackle would actually be more of a need. Maybe. Because I just don't feel like we're getting pressure with Raekwon Davis or Hall. Or we could make a big time move for a middle linebacker. Because we could always upgrade there. I just want to make a big time move. Jamin Davis might be a guy we look at because he always develops into a beast. Why? Oh, for a second I thought that was I don't know. I think we're trying to get Roquan Smith. I definitely will offer up some value. I'll even offer up Jerome Baker. Okay, never mind. Not Jerome Baker. They need a tackle. They need a center. Alright, I'm just fooling around at this point. I'll offer up pick 14. That's close. And a third. And how about a fifth next year? Fourth rounder. Alright, big time trade. Roquan Smith is going to Miami for pick 14 in this draft. Pick or a third rounder this year and a fourth rounder next year. That is great value. And now we can go to 23. But that's really good. That's really, really good. And I think we'll go Glenn Compton out of Florida State. He's a 76 overall with normal development, but will give us some good internal defensive tackle depth, and maybe a guy we trade in the future. Who knows? There's a late first round receiver. There's running backs. Oh my god, this guy, Jerry Reddick, looks absolutely insane. I might have to take him. I'm taking him. Jerry Reddick out of Texas A&M. He's a 77 overall with star or better development. We're probably trading Myles Gaskin now. Well, we are going to trade Myles Gaskin now. There's another early first round corner. There's a guard. We got to go best player available. Deshaun Leonard is a 78 overall with star or better development. He's ranked number 8 in the class. We took him at 55. What is this? Like, this is insane. Our secondary, our corners are freaking insane already. Let's get some defensive line depth. Let's go John Jackson with this pick. 67 overall. Could be a filler player that comes in every so often, and then the CPU could take care of the rest. But I'm liking the direction of this roster. You got Tua Tagovailoa. You got Reddick, who I'm going to make sure is the main backup. I don't care. Elijah Bryant, who's a star development. Roquan Smith, who is sub linebacker now. A big upgrade at middle linebacker. They even drafted another. They drafted an outside linebacker who has star better development. The CPU did. I did not. But we got to move him, this guy, ahead of the depth chart over Nick Needham. And then this probably means Hubbard might actually go to safety. I don't know. We got so much depth at corner. It's crazy. It's insane how much depth we have at corner. It's actually insane. We're going to move Needham now to free safety to be a backup so he gets some playing time. Obviously, he doesn't fit the scheme. I don't care anymore. Like, we had so many corners that a guy we drafted in the first round was our 6th. This team is insane. If we don't win, if we don't make it to the Super Bowl next year, I'm going to be pissed. So let's go to the regular season. We don't need anything. Alright, we got some upgraded players. And let's just make sure that everyone is in the right position. Alright, our team is looking really good. Our team is looking fine as hell. Let's go straight to the playoffs. And if we don't make it past the wild card round, I am going to freak out. Because this team has stacked depth. We went. Are you. So, not only did we not make or not only did we not get past the wild card round, we didn't even get out of the. We didn't even make the playoffs. We went 6-11. We had the 8th ranked offense. Okay, we need to change on the defense. Holy hell. We need to change the defensive scheme or something, because that's pathetic. Rushing, David Montgomery, good. What's your development trait? Star, kind of figured. Receiving, Bryant, wow. Elijah, or Evan Bryant is looking amazing. What happened on defense? 24 tackles for loss, 4 sacks for Christian Wilkins. Jalen Phillips, 15 tackles for loss, 10 sacks, 10 sacks for Agba. We're not getting any pressure besides these 3. Roquan Smith with 7 sacks. 4.5 for Manny, 4 for Wilkins, 3.5 for Glenn, 2 for Jerome Baker and Nick Banks. 3 picks for Byron Jones, 2 for Javon Holland, 1 for Deshaun Elliott, Hubbard, and Xavier Howard. So we didn't intercept, we didn't get any picks at all. Like, we barely did. We need to change our defense. I don't know. Do we change, like, 46 defense has the best? I don't know. Do we go to Kansas City? Do we try Kansas City? Playbook? I have no idea. We'll try Kansas City, I guess. Just looking at the offensive schemes. We'll keep it at vertical. We'll keep it at vertical zone run. I'm frustrated. I'm really frustrated with how this season went. 6-11. Are you kidding? That is so fucking painful, man. That is so upsetting. Anyone go up, anyone go down. Elijah Bryant went up to superstar dev. That's big. From normal dev to superstar. Tua went up to the X Factor. Xavier Howard went down to normal dev. He's 32 years old, and I think we have enough depth to where we can let him walk. I think. Same with Byron Jones, too, because we want to get these young guys developed. Like, Byron Jones is 32. He's also on an expiring contract. I think we let them walk. I know it's kind of crazy to say, but we have a lot of depth at corner. And we could use the money maybe somewhere else. Jalen Waddle contract. There we go. 5-year deal. I mean, he's an 88 overall. I'll take Xavier Howard for 1 more year. But I'm going to let Byron Jones walk. 21 million? Javon Holland is going to be super cheap. I'll give him a 6-year deal. Jalen Phillips will give a deal to. 5-year deal. But I have no shame in franchise tagging Xavier Howard and letting Byron Jones walk. I have no shame in that. Because what else are we gonna do with the money? Like Michael Thomas? No, we don't need a receiver. We don't really need anything. We just need the players to develop. Because if you take a look at this roster, Tua is obviously the quarterback. You got Jalen Waddle and Elijah Bryant. Evan Bryant. Jesus Christ. Dominant. They get Will Fuller, just a good role player. I know he's making a lot of money, but could use a backup tight end. But again, I'm not gonna freak out over it. Maybe a defensive tackle I should trade for, cause Raekwon Davis, how are you doing? He's not even playing. Jesus Christ. We're trading Raekwon Davis for a D tackle. It has to happen. Derek Brown or Kenny Clark. If we can get Kenny Clark, I'll take it. It's going to take a lot. I know it is. Let's do a second round pick. It's probably going to have to be the 7th overall pick, which I wouldn't mind, I guess. It won't even go through. Yeah, Kenny Clark is going to be untradeable. Quentin Williams, maybe you could make a deal for. Jonathan Allen. Deron Payne. Let's try to get Jonathan Allen. Raekwon Davis and the 7th overall pick gets me Jonathan Allen. He is X Factor development. Yes, he's 30, but he is X Factor. And he actually gets pressure, which, oh my goodness, we don't get. We actually need pressure up the defensive tackle. That was a good trade. I mean, it's a lot to give up, but we have defensive tackle depth with guys that we drafted in the past. So I'm not mad about giving up that package. Corners are good, I think. Nick Needham no longer has star. I don't know. I think this team is good. Like, hopefully Jonathan Allen pushes us over the edge. Do we cut ties with maybe Will Fuller? I feel like we should trade him. If anyone even wants him. Nobody wants him. But I has a plan. Darnell Mooney is always easy to trade for. Boom. Straight up. Why did I trade for Darnell Mooney? Well, he's younger, cheaper, and a glitch in the game if you know how to use him. And you put him in the slot. Boom. Upgrade. Same overall players too. Just needed an upgrade at that position. Now backup tight end. Uh, Noah Gray. Because why not? 2-year deal. Do we get Khalil Mack? We won't even have enough money to even bring him in. Yeah, we can't afford that. Gregory Newsome might be a great addition, though. But, I don't know. I could push for him, but I probably won't get him. We don't need him. We don't need him at all. We have no need for him. I did not mean to simulate to next week. Oh, we get tight end. Cool. So we traded away pick 7 to the football team. I'm okay with it. We got a good player in return. So let's pause. Let's go to the second round pick that we have. And yay, there's a first round receiver. It's a center, an outside linebacker, defensive tackle. Okay. Seth Plummer. What a name. Is a middle linebacker. Couple middle linebackers. We're going to go Ben Escobar, though. He's an early first round talent. He is a 78 overall with normal development. So mark that as another defensive tackle that has just normal dev. There's a first round talent receiver. Sure, why not? He's a 77 with star better dev. Probably won't play as much, but hey, it's another weapon. And then the CPU could take care of the rest. Best player available. We better make the playoffs. We better make them this time. We have an 88 overall offense, 85 defense, 86 overall team. We're going to go to the mid-season mark this time. And if we don't have a winning record, I give up. I would give up on trying anything if we don't make the playoffs. We're 4-2. We have a winning record. Cool. Wait, we have another one? Calvin Davis? Oh my god, they drafted another guy that has star better development. But how many times are you getting on the field? Not much. Okay, cool. Like, we should win it, right? Like, let's go to the playoffs. We better make the postseason. And we made it. We won 13-4. That's what I am talking about. I would have flipped shit if we were not. So the Bengals were not. Wow, we're the 3 seed. The Chiefs and the Bengals had better years than us. Okay, damn. Call me shocked. But before we get into it, let's go over the stats again. We had the first ranked offense and the 5th ranked defense. That is what I'm talking about. Kansas City playbook might be the move in future rebuilds. David Montgomery had a beast season. Darnell Mooney, there you go. That's how you use him. Put him in the slot, he'll go off. Waddle a good year, Gesicki a good year, Montgomery a good year, even Bryant a good year. Defensively, pretty good. Got pressure from multiple players this time. 4 picks for Xavier Howard, 3 for Hubbard, 2 for Roquan Smith and Deshaun Elliott, 1 for Blackshear, McLean, and Javon Holland. Can we please beat the Steelers? If we do not beat the Steelers, I will be pissed. There you go. You finally won a playoff game. 35-17. McCain gets a development upgrade, which we'll take. A bunch of things go up. And now the 15-2 Kansas City Chiefs. This should be good. We're going to jump in, but I'm not going to play the full game. I'm not going to play all the moments. I mainly just want to see how we do in the divisional round. So let's go to the end of the quarter. They score. We score a field goal. 7-3 at the end of first. They score. We don't. All right, we score another field goal. They score a touchdown. That's great. Oh, that's huge. That touchdown is huge. Now we can play key moments. 4th down. We're going for it. 4th and goal. Cannot kick a field goal in this situation. Touchdown. Easy. To the running back. David Montgomery. That's a big time play. We score again. And now, okay, we're at our own 2-yard line. And we gotta get out of this. Hand off to Montgomery. Finds a little bit of a hole to give us some more room. He's only got 19 yards rushing. Okay. But we're gonna let it go to the 2-minute warning. And go. A nice run by David Montgomery up to the 20, I think. And now, with that, we'll force them to use their timeouts. First timeout taken. Oh, a nice hole for David Montgomery, who gets into the secondary and more. David Montgomery has just sent Miami to the AFC Championship game. David Montgomery. What a play. And we are going to the AFC Championship game. We upset Kansas. Well, not really an upset, but we beat them at home. We beat them at their home stadium, I should say. That is absolutely big. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. And now it is a divisional matchup between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins in the AFC Championship game in Miami. Okay, well, they're up 14-0. We score a field goal. They score another TD. We don't score. We score a TD. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get this defensive stop. And the pressure gets to the Patriots. McLean with the sack. A big time sack. And it is 2nd down and 22. Oh, that's a big time play. Almost got him again. Pass is caught. But did he keep 2 feet in bounds? He did not. 2 feet are not in bounds. 3rd and 22. And pressure is there again. And that might have just sent them back out of field goal range. And it did. They're forced to punt. And that is clutch defense by the Miami Dolphins. That's championship defense right there. And now we have an opportunity to score. We'll keep the 3rd down alive on 3rd and inches. Easy money. Montgomery finds a nice hole. 1st down and 10. Another 3rd down. Okay. 3rd and 6. I like Gesicki on this route. Pass. Caught to Gesicki. Turns upfield, and is into the end zone. Mike Gesicki, a big time play. It is 3rd down and 13. And pressure gets there. A fumble. It's recovered by Miami. Oh, what a big time play. Pass is caught. No, Montgomery dropped it. 2nd and 10. We'll do the zone, we'll do a fake here with, and Montgomery, but stays on his feet for a gain of 1. I like Gesicki or Waddle on this play. And it's gonna be Gesicki. Wide open inside the 5 to the 1. Mike Gesicki. And they're gonna expect us to run it here. We'll do a little bit of a play action to Ramirez, whoever that is. Pass, caught, touchdown, Miami. And they have taken over this AFC title game. But they still have a lot of time. The Patriots do the 2-minute warning, all 3 timeouts. Pass is incomplete over the middle. And Jones felt pressure, got rid of it in time before taking a big sack. Second and 10. Agba getting in there. Pass is almost picked off. That was a dangerous pass. That was really dangerous by Jones to pass right there. We're going to fake it like a 3-man rush. And down goes Jones to the 11 by Jalen Phillips. And they will be forced to go for it. They have no choice. And they will before the 2-minute warning. Passes picked off, but there's a flag. No. And it's a personal foul roughing the passer on Phillips. Would have been the game ender. Turns into a 1st down for New England. Oh, that is a crusher. But Agba will get there. We'll get there. We'll get that yardage back. Emmanuel Agba. Oh, what the hell is this? Why is... Why would they run in that situation? That was dumb. We'll put a QB spy on there. Passes picked off on the tip. It's picked, and that will do it this time. Blackshear on the interception, and that will send Miami to the Super Bowl most likely. As New England only has 2 timeouts, Miami is in field goal range. And a nice run up the middle for David Montgomery. And New England will use their 2nd timeout. That was a crucial mistake by Jones. And Montgomery is down again. They want us to pass here. I like it. I like the decision. First down, easy. Bryant inside the 5 to the 1. And that is all she wrote. And just to put salt on the wound, we'll get the touchdown by doing a QB sneak. Touchdown to Tungavailoa on the QB sneak. And that is it. The Miami Dolphins are going to the Super Bowl for the first time since Dan Marino. I know they didn't. They haven't made it since after Dan Marino, but I don't know if they actually made it with him. I think they did. I maybe sounds stupid. And it is against my favorite team in real life, the Green Bay Packers. We will jump into this game. Super Bowl on the line. And we'll do it quarter by quarter just to kind of speed it up. I got to get up early tomorrow. Green Bay has a 10-0 lead. They have a 17-0 lead. Alright, so we're in kind of a deficit here. It's a 24-0 lead. Alright, we're going to have to come back big time. Third down and 10 if we want to keep the drive going, our season alive. We got to convert it. Bryant is open. Evan Bryant, touchdown Miami. I had my eyes on that the whole time. And they go ahead and score a field goal. Okay. 2nd and 3. We got to quickly score here. Passes caught by Gesicki, I think. Yes. Well, no, hurry up. They're lost. They don't know where to go. But we can't score. We gotta score quickly here. Fullback dive? Is that a really smart decision? A fullback dive. Play action. Pass it. Pass the football. Caught touchdown. Gesicki. That was fucking weird. And now we gotta get a stop. We gotta get a stop. Aaron Jones. Timeout. They're sending a blitz. 2nd down to 6. Nowhere to go. Timeout. Dogs all out. I like that play call. It's a pass. Tackle him. Tackle him. I think he got it. Got it. Oh no. Fucking got it, dude. We need like a strip fumble or some shit like that. And a wide open hole for Aaron Jones. Even better. Yay. 3rd and 1. Well, that'll do it. If they actually punt it, I'll be shocked. They're actually going for it? What a stupid decision. Why did I hesitate? Why did I hesitate? Go! No. God damn it. Well, Green Bay wins it with Josh fucking Rosen at their quarterback. Okay. Well, the end result, the goal is always to make it to the Super Bowl. It'd be nice to win it, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm gonna simulate into next week just to see if there's any development upgrades or anything like that. I'm not gonna play another season. So this receiver had superstar dev along with the other one. Oh my god. It's fucking insane. David Montgomery went up to superstar development. That's insane, dude. Okay. Defensively, Agba went down to normal. Blackshear went up to superstar dev. Okay. I mean, I think the rebuild was successful because we got the team to the Super Bowl. I still think it's a successful rebuild. I'm going to end it here because I got to get up early tomorrow. And it's almost 1 o'clock. So, peace.